Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Moose and Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM. Played college at Niagara University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well,
Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara.
Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Fajani. Coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Indian Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Moose and Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM. Played college at Niagara University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well,
Niagara.
Michael
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara.
Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Her Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
A good evening and welcome inside of Cornerstone Arena here in Lockport, New York. It is time for the first game of the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League playoffs. This one between the visiting Tonawanda Junior Braves and the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Butts. So happy to be joining you here tonight for what should be a thrilling game between the 3-seeded Tonawanda Junior Braves and the 2-seeded Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. This should be such an exciting matchup between these two rivals. The first ever meeting in the postseason between the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks and the Tonawanda Junior Braves. I know I'm excited. I bet everyone out there is as well, as we are almost underway, as we are a go here at Cornerstone Arena. First face-off won by the Tuscarora Tomahawks. They will take control and get the first possession. As Bryce Beto picks it up, the Tomahawks go on the attack. One of the keys here in this game for Tuscarora is to start quickly. The Junior Tomahawks have had some slow starts in games. They can get one early. That'll go a long way for them. Here it is. A early goal for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. This one coming from Nick Thomas. And the Junior Tomahawks do start fast. They lead 1-0. There you see a good move by Thomas just to shake off his man Kyler and create enough room all alone in front of the net. Nothing that Jackson Bob Pragle could do about that one. It is a 1-0 lead for Tuscarora, and that is just how Tusky was wanting to start this game. As I was getting into saying, they've had some slow starts throughout the season. Think back to their last game against Tonawanda for just one example. That's not the case here tonight. An early goal here for Tuscarora. Now let's see if Tonawanda responds on their first possession of the game. Ball into the far side, moved up into the middle. The captain, Braley Abrams, goes to the near side. Gets the pass right back, shot on, stopped by Davis. Crease violation, I believe, a call anyways, so would not have counted. Possession goes to Tuscarora. Just under a minute into this game. It's an early 1-0 lead for the Tomahawks. Here's the man who scored the game winner the last time those two teams met. Mike Hayes misses wide on that opportunity. Over and back the call. Junior Braves will have the ball as play is halted, and our official behind the play is going to give the ball to Tuscarora. So Tomahawks catch a break, get a possession. As I mentioned, one of their keys, start hot in this game. Now play halted again. I believe the shot clock was not correct. Either that or the game clock, as our official's going to have a talk about it. But for Tuscarora, definitely want to start quick, and you want to play quick. Look for those transition opportunities for the Tomahawks in this game. They're gonna want to push transition, as those are the best goal-scoring chances you're gonna get on Jackson Bob Pregel are in transition, and those odd man rushes. Some keys in this one for the Junior Braves. The first one, limit those fast break opportunities. Junior Braves give up more of them than just about any other team, as Smith is denied by Davis. You cannot give Tuscarora lots of fast break, high percentage scoring chances, even though you might have the best goalie in the league. You want to try and limit those chances. And another important key for Tonawanda, stay out of the penalty box. If the Junior Braves stay out of the penalty box, they can beat anybody. What a rip! How about that shot from Ryan Vall? And it's a 2-0 lead for the Junior Tomahawks. I know the board still says nothing, but the score is 2-0 after that outside rip from Ryan Vall. Comes right off the bench. No one picks him up, and a perfect shot from Vall into the top right corner. Not hard to see why. He's going to play his collegiate lacrosse with Lees McRae down in the Conference Carolinas, the D2 commit out of McDowell, doing some big things in the PA lacrosse scene. He won a District 10 AAA championship with McDowell recently as well, so he is a great field player, but he is excellent here in the box as well, and I am excited to watch him over the years. Here's Thunder Howard on the drive, shot on, stopped by Pregel. And that's a good save there for Jackson Bob Pregel to try and just settle into this ball game, get a little bit more comfortable, as he's already seen quite a few high percentage chances. Here's Braley Abrams with it. He had a very good end of the game against Allegheny not too long ago, as he sends a good pass over. Davis keeps that one out with a left pad save. Here comes the Tomahawks in transition. Timing for Jacobs. Pass doesn't connect. Jacobs trying to box out his man in the corner, loses his footing, and ball will be taken away. Ace Abrams picks it up for the Junior Braves and flips it over to a man off the bench, as now here's Braley Abrams onto the far side. Low drive there, goes just wide of the net. Ball goes over and back. Pregel will flip it forward. Chucky Redmond picks it up. They're going to say it got a piece of Tan Davis, so no over and back. A reset here for the Junior Braves. Now shot on. Stopped there by Davis. That was Spencer Jonathan, normally wearing 44, rocking 77 here tonight. Misses that shot just wide. Ball picked up in the corner. Caden Lillaby, the product of GCC, picks it up for the Junior Tomahawks. On the near side, bringing it up, Dakota Ferguson. Quickly now to Matt Jones off the bench. Jones down low. Here's the captain, Jake Gansworth. Gansworth onto the near side of the floor. Brandon Taylor flipped into the middle. Picked up. Jones shot on. Stopped. Rebound. They score. Nick Thomas picks up the garbage and buries it for Tuscarora, and the Junior Tomahawks have a 3-0 lead quickly in this game. Looked like there might have been a chance of a player being in the crease. We'll take another look at it here. We'll have to watch Bryson Jones there. And it looks like some Tonawanda faithful calling for either a crease call or reaching in. They think that 2 infractions were committed there, but officials decide otherwise. And the Junior Tomahawks have a 3-0 lead and all the momentum early in this one. Let's see if the Junior Braves can find a spark. Pass dropped in the middle, picked up by Tan Davis. Been a good start to this game for Davis, as he's made a couple nice saves. Ball dropped in the middle. Ace Abrams will say thank you very much, as he's got possession back for the Junior Braves. Going to get pushed over half, but he'll find Chucky Redmond coming off the bench. And that's a good guy to have the ball in his stick. We know Chucky can really make some magic happen. Ball down low now. Quick shot on there. Ends up staying, I think, with Kelvin Jonathan. as the Braves still have possession. Ball into the far side. Quickly moved into the middle off Braley Abrams, and behind the net, Davis will make sure his team gets it. As it was Bryce Beto, an assistant captain for the Junior Tomahawks, picking it up and getting Tuscarora back into the attacking zone. Taylor taking the ISO look, goes to the net, just misses wide. Loose ball picked up now by Gansworth. 12 seconds on the shot clock. On the far side, Jones steps in and fires, but Pragle makes a save. Fresh 30 here for Tuscarora. You can see this Tuscarora team looks like they are playing very inspired and motivated, as an illegal pick call on Jet Richardson will send the ball going the other way. Mentioned about the slow starts for the Junior Tomahawks. This one, anything but. And I wonder what the pep talk was from their head coach, Randy Chrysler, in the locker room, because this is a very fast and inspired-looking Tomahawks team right now. They are playing some good ball. But Junior Braves looking to change that here. Smith with a shot. Stopped by Davis. Loose ball in front. Who's going to come away with it? It's the Junior Braves. Travis Fry onto the far side. Gets the ball right back. Looking for a Fraser-like shot. Can't get it off. Loose ball comes out and they score! There it is for Tonawanda, as Daniel Fields gets the Junior Braves on the board. It's a 3-1 game. And there you see some good work down low from the Junior Braves, as I believe that was Travis Fry for Tonawanda. We'll give you one more look at it. And yeah, it was Travis Fry doing that good work, sticking with the play despite losing his stick during the process, and then shot finished off by Daniel Fields for his first of the game. 3-1 the score. Here comes Tuscarora on the attack. Matt Jones with it on the far side. Switches the floor here for Mike Hayes. Hayes will play catch, has it back. You know he's a clutch shooter, is Mike Hayes. Now into the far side, low drive there, goes wide. Loose ball in front, picked up, shot on, just wide of the net. Nick Thomas looking for his early hat trick, couldn't find the target. It'll be a shot clock violation. Possession goes to Tonawanda. Here's Ace Abrams. Chucky Redman goes down low. Lincoln Hill up top. Into the middle. Braley Abrams splits it deep. Gets the shot off, blocked in front, but it looks like a penalty coming up against Tuscarora. Mike Hayes will sit for holding, as for the first time today, the Junior Braves will head to the power play. (3-1) the score, as the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks lead the Tonawanda Junior Braves here in Game 1 of a best-of-5 series. Tonawanda on the power play for the first time today. Let's see if they can make this a one-goal game. Here's Redman up top, looking for a man down low, and Jonathan bounces the shot just wide. Braley Abrams chasing after it. He will pick it up and get control with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball moved forward onto the far side. Long shot there. Stopped by Tan Davis. Travis Fry letting the outside look go for Tonawanda. Ball into the middle. Looks like the Junior Tomahawks go over and back. An unforced error there. Tonawanda will get possession right back here on the man advantage. Redman in the corner goes to Fry. Now up top for Kelvin Jonathan. Braley for Travis Fry. Fry and Abrams are going to play catch. Skip pass for Redman. Goes up and out of play. Officials say it did not touch Tan Davis. So possession will go to Tuscarora. Here comes Jet Richardson up the floor. The former Royal Comet of Rush Henrietta. Flips it over to Jake Gansworth. Onto the near side of the floor now. Taylor finds Gansworth again. Brandon Taylor looking to kill some time here. Just over a minute left in the penalty to Mike Hayes. Gansworth just rolls that one in the direction of Pregel. It won't even get to him as his former teammate Adam Kyler will pick it up and flip it forward as Chucky Redman sends it for Braley Abrams, who's going to start this unit here for Tonawanda. Jonathan up top. Good shot on. Stopped by Davis. Here come the Tomahawks, bringing it up the near side. Pass forward, dropped there by Tuscarora's Via Vada. That would have been a game-changing chance for him. Now Redmond gonna take his time, bringing it up the floor, checks the clock, and sees only 22 seconds remaining in the penalty to Hayes. Fry onto the near side, shot on, stopped by Davis. Loose ball picked up, Jonathan. Stopped by Tan Davis. Ferguson gonna chase after this one, not gonna get to it, or maybe he will. He did get it, but stepped in the crease to do so. Officials will make the call, and possession goes to Tonawanda as the penalty to Hayes expires. So the Junior Braves 0 for 1 on the man advantage here today. Shot there from Braley Abrams goes wide. Tonawanda's going to need Braley to step up big in this game and this series if they want to take down the higher-seeded Tomahawks. Braley, a very impressive player. Got to see him play with the senior Braves a lot this year, and they're going to need a big series out of him. He's got the ball right now, right as the shot clock hits 0. No chance for Braley Abrams there, as possession will go to Tuscarora. 3-1 the score, as we are just under 10 minutes into this period, as Jones winds and fires, but Pregel says not today. Kyler will bring it up the near side. The former Tuscarora Junior Tomahawk in a playoff series now against his old team, Jake Smith. As Redman now onto the far side of the floor. Fields into the middle, looking for Redmond. Pass doesn't connect. Picked off here by a Junior Tomahawk. Cash Jacobs, I believe, the man to get it, and it is. Jacobs fakes the pass, takes the shot. Stopped by Pregel. Might have went just wide as Hallett is denied here. No doubt about where that one went. Now a push in the back from Thunder Hallett on his man Jonas Ground will give Tonawanda possession. Ace Abrams started this season with the Six Nations Fire before it was announced that they were unable to finish the year. Ace, a Tonawanda local, but went up to Six Nations, had a great opportunity up there playing for Johnny and Marshall Paulus with the Fire, but gonna finish off this year with his home Braves as Tuscarora nearly with some magic, but a follow-up is in the back of the net. Nick Thomas picks up the Hattie, and it's a 4-1 lead for the Junior Tomahawks. And here you'll get a look at it. Behind the back feed from Via Vada to Jones. Pregel makes the initial save, but the follow-up attempt was a good one from Nick Thomas as the Junior Tomahawks lead 4-1 here as we have a break in the action. We will give you all a look at the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League playoff bracket for this season. These are the matchups. We have the #1 seeded Seneca War Chiefs taking on the Allegheny Junior Arrows. That is on the other side of the bracket. And of course, our matchup, the #2 seeded Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks and the #3 seeded Tonawanda Junior Braves. As I will take a look at the chat. Anyone broadcasting those games, the War Chiefs Arrows games? No, I don't believe so. And I would not anticipate it. Robert Davis says Sniper Morgan cheering on number 77. Savannah Fauzi there cheering on Tan Davis as well. As if you got somebody in particular that you're watching and supporting here tonight, drop it in the chat. Love seeing who everybody is out there watching and following here, as we have a good crowd in the venue here in Cornerstone. We got a lot watching, 58 of you all tuning in. Thank you for making us a part of your Wednesday evening. As I look around in Cornerstone Arena, we're getting into standing room territory. This is how I remember it back when the senior Tomahawks were making their championship runs. This place was always packed. Love seeing it here for the juniors, as Tuscarora would love to make some history this year and get to their first ever championship series. Won a playoff series last year for, I believe, the first time in their history. Looking to build on that progress here. Tonawanda looking to do more of the same. They want to get to their first championship series. Here's Cash Jacobs for Tuscarora. Jacobs stopped by Pregel. There's a fast break opportunity for Tuscarora, but this time Jackson Bob Pregel makes the save. He is an expert at stopping those one-on-one attempts, but you just don't want to give a team like the Tomahawks any more than you have to, because eventually they'll start making you pay, even if J. Bob is at his best. Shot on there, stopped by Davis. Nice save there from Tan Davis, as he's now going to outlet. Davis finds Ferguson along the near boards. 2-on-1 potentially here for Tuscarora. Ferguson doesn't pass it, decides to keep it, and I think he made the right call, as Jake Bush, his teammate, was very covered. Nick Thomas, he's got 3 of Tuskie's 4. Thomas has some room, goes down low. Taylor looking for the shot. Good pass. Man knocked down, doesn't still have possession, as that's a heavy hit coming from a junior Tomahawk, as that one will draw a penalty. And now Ryan Vall giving the official an earful. He's not happy with that call, as he's lucky he only got 1. It almost could have been 2 penalties called there in both instances. So Adam Kyler with it, low drive there, stopped by Davis. And now, are we getting another one called here? Play was halted. And no, it doesn't appear so. Just 1, and we'll give you one more look at the penalty to Ryan Vall. There was the initial one that was arguable, in my opinion, as the shot clock was winding down. That was the second one, our officials said. Sir, that's a penalty. You got to go sit for 2 minutes, as Vall will oblige, and he's sitting down for 2 or less here, as for the second time today, the Junior Braves are on the power play. 0 for 1 so far. Let's see if they change it here. Redmond has some time on the crease. Doesn't decide to shoot it here. Passes over to Braley. Spencer Jonathan can't control that one. Pass there, knocked down. Ace Abrams pass deflected. Viavada has it. Viavada flips it over to the near side. Jet Richardson. Those two now on the man down unit here for the junior Tomahawks, and you got to be careful if you're on the power play with those guys out there for Tuscarora, because they can get up the floor in a hurry. Both of them can fly, Richardson and Viavada, that is. All off the boards now. Thomas takes it, shot on, stop. Rebound goes wide. Loose ball picked up by Hallett. Low shot, what a save! Jackson Bob Pregel keeping this a 3-goal lead for Tuscarora right now. The junior Tomahawks nearly added their 5th of the game. This one would have been shorthanded. What a kick save there from J. Bob. If we get a break here, I'll try and show it to you all one more time, as the Junior Braves back on the power play. Kelvin Jonathan scores! A short side rip for Kelvin Jonathan makes this a 4-2 game. Unfortunately, that does mean we're not going to get another look at Jackson Bob Pregel's save, but how about that shot from Kelvin Jonathan? About a ball-sized hole in between Tan Davis and that post. Jonathan found it, fit it in there perfectly, and halved the lead for Tuscarora. Now a 4-2 game. The Junior Braves win the draw, and they're looking for another. Kyler has Braley Abrams. Goes back to Adam Kyler. Kyler makes a move. Goes return feed to Braley. Gets enough room to take the shot, but misses wide. Fields can't get the rebound. Gonna fight with Lillaby for it. Redmond ends up coming away with it. Pass gets deflected though. Knocked down by Beto. Hayes gonna pick it up as Tuscarora will finally have the possession and now get into the attacking zone, looking to get that goal right back. Here is Mike Hayes. Brandon Taylor looking for an opening here. Loses control. Gets it back though. Taylor not gonna stop. Thomas just misses wide. Great effort there from Brandon Taylor just to keep hold. Tomahawks got to get a shot off. Jones just going to ice that one into the net above Jackson Bob Pregel. Goes out of play. Possession to the Tonawanda Junior Braves here with 3:45 remaining in the first period of play. The Junior Tomahawks lead this game 4-2. Outside look there. Stop. Rebound. Picked up and fought for, somehow kept out by Tan Davis. Tuscarora will get the ball. We'll see if we can get you a quick look at it here as Travis Fry was looking for the third Junior Braves goal. There's the initial stop, and Fry might have been a crease call there anyways. My apologies, did miss it, but possession to Tuscarora. Here's Hallett. Hallett looking to go to work, gets a great pick, but a better save from Jackson Bob Pregel. Keeps this a 4-2 game. We'll give you another look at that save while we can. You can see a great seal there from Matt Jones. Giving his man time and room to take the shot, but Pregel ready for it and makes a big save to keep this a 2-goal game. Fields quickly to the near side. Smith shimmies and shakes, gets to the net, but is stopped here by Tan Davis. Smith wisely doesn't pick up the ball, knowing that he went through the crease and couldn't pick it up. That's an astute play there from Smith. He's got some room. Looking to get to the net, looking for that low corner, can't find it here. Ball into the near side. Braley Abrams going to fight for it. Instead, it's going to go all the way behind the net for Caden Lillaby. Lillaby will find Bryson Jones off the bench. Jones played some senior lacrosse with the Onondaga Redhawks this year in the Can-Am. Now here playing his junior ball with the Junior Tomahawks. Taylor down low, takes the shot. Stopped by Pregel. Brandon Taylor, an impressive player. Played a game with the Toronto Beaches up in the OJLL earlier this season. Picked up a pair of goals in that game for the Beaches. 3 points as well, so only just one game, but he did very good at the Junior A level, and I would expect him to continue to thrive here at the Junior B level as Fry takes the shot, stopped here by Tan Davis. Davis gonna outlet, looking for Villavada. Quickly jumped here by Ace Abrams, but Villavada looking to try and put in some moves here to shake off his man, does so, and gets it over to Mike Hayes. Hayes, toe drag, takes the shot, stopped by Pregel. Loose ball in front. Who's going to come away with it? It was the Tomahawk. Shot goes wide. Hallett gets the rebound, though. Reset was given. Hayes all alone. Can't control that one. Ball goes through the crease and is picked up by Jones. And I think they're going to say he reached in, and possession will go to Tonawanda with just over 1 minute remaining here in the first period of play. The Junior Braves trail the Junior Tomahawks 4-2, as it looks like a penalty coming up against Tuscarora. I mentioned a key earlier was for the Junior Braves to stay out of the penalty box. They've done so far. It's been Tuscarora taking the penalties. This one about to be their third. Never mind. Braley Abrams says, we don't need the power play. Here's goal number 3. It's a 4-3 game. And there's your captain stepping up here with the extra attacker out. Perfect shot there from Braley Abrams. Just gets Davis to take that extra half step to his right. Puts it right in the bottom corner as Tonawanda scores on their 17th shot of the game. They only trail in that category by 1, 18 for Tuscarora. Face off, won here by the Junior Braves. Let's see if they can end this first period tied here with Tuscarora. we'll have to wait and see. Tomahawks going to try and get that ball back. Fighting for it. Out near center floor here is Cyrus Jonathan for Tonawanda. He can't come away with it, and a penalty will come up against the Junior Braves here. And a timeout is called, and a slashing call coming up against Tonawanda. As with 15 seconds left, the Junior Tomahawks do the smart thing, call timeout, know they get the power play, and have a chance here for the final shot of the period. Mentioned before, this is the first ever meeting between these two teams in the postseason. Tonawanda last year took on the Six Nations Fire in the quarterfinal round, and they were defeated by Six Nations in that round, while Tuscarora won their quarterfinal series last season by sweeping the Arrows 2-0 before losing to the Onondaga Redhawks in 2 games out of the best of 3. Thomas, he's had the hot stick, takes the shot, stopped here by Pregel. Loose ball picked up. Braley Abrams just going to hold on to this one as the period comes to a close. And what an entertaining period it was. The Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks started hot, but the Tonawanda Junior Braves battled back into this one as we have reached the end of one. The score 4-3 in favor of Tuscarora, as I will take another look back at the chat. Just watching Tusky used to play midget for him, says Robert Davis. And yeah, great pick and roll indeed. We have seen that on display here today as the Junior Braves will head off the floor. I will give you, all of you, one more look here at the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League playoff bracket. As you see our matchup here that you're watching on the right side of your screen, the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks and the Tonawanda Junior Braves, the 2 and 3 seeded teams in the league. They are going to battle in a best-of-5 series. The winner will take on the winner of the number 1 seeded Seneca War Chiefs and the number 4 seeded Allegheny Arrows. That's going to be an exciting series as well, but I just can't wait for the finals already. But we got some more great semifinal action coming up here shortly from Cornerstone Arena. One more time at the end of one. It's a 4-3 lead for the Tomahawks here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Alvin Grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer, and I'm coming from Wilson, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York. Push number 3, Hamburg, New York.
Scott Davis, GM. Played college at Niagara University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Fajani, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Indian Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer, and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
Aswell, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York. Gino Johnny, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd, Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elgin Grounds from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer, and I'm coming from Wilson, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
Aswell, Niagara.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, coming from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
Back now on Blue Squatch Productions. Apologies for no score on your screen as our scoreboard camera is fighting me as Tuscarora adds another. It's a 5-3 lead now for the Junior Tomahawks. This one on the power play as Tuscarora continues to play good lacrosse here. Thunder Hallett gets his first goal of the game, the quick stick shot, and Tuscarora now leads it by 2. Here come the Junior Braves here on a fast break. Fry looking for the shot, stopped by Davis. I do know that, Robert. Thank you for letting me know, but it's fighting me right now, so I'll do my best here to try and just give all of you guys updates. 5-3 the scoreline as there's 17:30 remaining. Hallett with the shot, stopped by Pregel. Loose ball snagged by Brayley Abrams. Jackson Bob Pregel trying to direct some traffic there, wanting the early pass out for Chucky Redmond. Didn't get it. Now there's a chance here for Spencer Jonathan, but Tan Davis makes the save. Davis gets the loose ball. Outlets it here for Dakota Ferguson. Ferguson into the middle. Gansworth down low. Shot, score! Nick Thomas has his fourth, and Tuscarora extends the lead. What a game here for the Tomahawks. Nick Thomas, as he's got his fourth already in this one, team's sixth, as the Junior Tomahawks lead it 6-3. Ball on the far side now for Tuscarora as Bryson Jones will bring it over to the near side. The big lefty finds Matt Jones. Now Brandon Taylor, low bounce shot there, goes wide of the net. Picks up his own rebound though. Misses Hallett on the pass down low. Loose ball picked up here by the Junior Braves. Cyrus Jonathan scooping up the Lucy here for Tonawanda as after the play, ball will stay here with Tuscarora with 16-15 and counting remaining here in the second period of play. Eldon Ground going to give it up for Jet Richardson, who's going to stay out and do a shift on offense. Thomas for Vol with a low shot, stopped by Pregel. Loose ball, Thomas with the shot, somehow stays out. Jackson Bob Pregel somehow kept that one out. Just about everything has been going in for Nick Thomas here today, but that one just kept out by Jackson Bob Pregel. Another incredible save for J. Bob as Smith rips one off the right pad of Tan Davis as he looks to try and bring his Braves within two. Jake Smith onto the near side of the floor. Fields finds Kelvin Jonathan. Shot there blocked in front. Nobody knows where it goes except Jet Richardson. We know he can fly. Jet in transition, stopped by Pregel. Another stop here by Jackson Bob Pregel on a fast break opportunity for the Junior Tomahawks as he continues to marvel in this game. Brayley Abrams looking for a shot, steps in and fires, but Tan Davis makes the save. Now here comes Tuscarora in transition again. Break here for Ferguson, all alone. Ferguson, stopped by Pregel. Well, there's two breakaway saves in a row. I haven't kept track for this entire game, but I know those weren't the first ones that Jackson Bob Pregel has stopped. One of my keys for Tonawanda, limit fast breaks. Haven't done a great job of limiting them, but Pregel has bailed them out so far. Let's see if that continues or if the Tomahawks start to finish those chances. Let's see now. Here, Tonawanda's Abrams just can't hold on to that one. Picked up by Cash Jacobs instead. Jacobs outlets for Jake Bush. Bush has Hallett off the bench. Going to keep it himself for now. Now Hallett stopped by Pregel. Another nice save by Jackson Bob Pregel, sticking that left chicken wing up and making a big save to keep it a 6-3 game with just under 14 minutes to go. Hallett denied by Pregel. Jake Gansworth, the captain, keeps control here for Tuscarora. Hayes, Hallett in the middle. Gansworth scores! A passing clinic there for the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. That helps them extend the lead to 4. Matt Jones goes to Hayes. Thunder Hallett with a perfect pass into the middle. Great cut by the captain, Jake Gansworth, who buries that shot. And Tuscarora now leads by 4 as Gansworth gets in on the action. The scoring so far for Tusky: 4 for Nick Thomas, 1 for Jake Gansworth, 1 for Thunder Hallett, and 1 for Ryan Vall, making up the 7 here in this game for Tuscarora, as they look to add on to their already impressive total. Let's see if they can do so here. Jones fighting off one defender, goes to the far side. Thomas is stopped by Pregel. For Tonawanda, their 3 goal scorers, Daniel Fields, Braley Abrams, and Kelvin Jonathan, each with 1. Braley behind the back for Smith, stopped by Davis. Big save there for Tan Davis, arguably his biggest of the game. 2 in a row. Tusky in transition. Here comes the fast break for Tuscarora. Ferguson getting chased after, moves it to the far side. Jacobs stopped by Pregel. Kyler brings it up the floor, looking to get into some safe territory here, but he's going to be harassed by Bryce Beto. Kyler looking for some room now. Goes down low, can't get it to Braley Abrams. Caden Lillaby says, thank you very much, that one's mine. Passes it forward, trying to find Viavata streaking up the near boards. Can't hit him here, he's going to have to go and fight for the Lucy. Coming away with it is Viavata for the Junior Tomahawks. Viavata, a commit to St. Bonaventure University. He's going to be a Bonnie pretty soon. That shot stopped there by Pregel. Gansworth looking for 2 in a row. Loose ball snagged here by Tonawanda. Here come the Junior Braves up the floor. Aiden Weisbrot makes his return to the lineup here after missing some time during the season. Love watching Aiden play, and so glad to see him back in the Junior Braves lineup. Here's Travis Fry. Gets a good pick from Redmond. Has a man in the middle, and Jonathan. Those two can't link up. Jonathan gets his rebound, though. Over now for Fry, looking for that low corner. Can't find it. Braley Abrams has it take a nasty bounce off the glass. He can't pick it up. And with 11:23 remaining, Tuscarora will have possession. Bryson Jones with some room takes the shot but misses wide. Loose ball bounces up and out of play. And a collision here as it looks like Matt Jones a little shaken up. Let's take a look at it here. I didn't even see it myself, so I want to get another look. And oh yeah, that's a late cross check there, and just not a smart play there for Tonawanda. You have the ball, and we're going to get possession back. And now you take a 2-minute penalty down by 4, as Cyrus Jonathan will go have to sit for 2 minutes and think about what he did, as Tuscarora will go back on the power play. And this is what I mentioned with Tonawanda at the top. You can't be taking penalties. This is a team that is kind of known for it. In a lot of circles, they take a lot of penalties, but if they can stay out of the box, they can hang with anybody. There's a lot of talent on the Junior Braves, but they can hamper themselves with penalties sometimes. They've done a good job up until this point, but that one just not a good one. And now the Junior Tomahawks will go on the power play. Gansworth going to play catch with Matt Jones. Now he'll set a pick here for Thomas. Thomas on his offside, takes the shot. Pregel keeps it out. And I don't blame Nick Thomas for shooting. Shooter's got to shoot. He's had a hot stick here in this game as the Junior Braves get it up over halfway here. Mike Hayes pressing his man up against the glass, but he escapes. Good work there from Tonawanda's Daniel Fields to just get a chance. But save made by Tan Davis. Illegal cross-check officially the call. on Cyrus Jonathan. Just over a minute in the penalty to Jonathan. Gansworth has his man up top. Shot goes wide from Taylor. Down low. Skip pass onto the near side. They score! Great feed and an even better finish coming from Matt Jones as the junior Tomahawks are starting to roll. It's an 8-3 game. Shot totals now 37-25 in favor of Tuscarora. They are starting to pull away in that category. Remember, 18-17 near the end of the first period. So a lot of chances now coming for the junior Tomahawks as Matt Jones spent his sophomore season with Lenore Ryan, the product of Williamsville North, the former Spartan. Plays for Lenore Ryan at the Division II level. 3 goals and 4 points for him in his career at Lenore Ryan. A pair of ground balls as well. As now Chucky Redmond had a big game down in Allegheny. Gets the pass off down low. Shot is just kept out, but a penalty coming up here against Tuscarora will give the Junior Braves the power play. As it'll be Andrew Timon, the guilty party, heading to the penalty box. Power play here for the Junior Braves. This is a big moment here for them in this game. A goal here would really help them get back into it with just under 10 minutes to play in the second period. Quick shot there from Abrams to stop, but the rebound is buried. Spencer Jonathan makes it an 8-4 game. Spencer Jonathan traditionally wears 44. Maybe trying to channel his inner Micah Kersey. How about when he wears 77? He can channel his inner Gates Abrams in that beautiful Tonawanda red jersey. He does just that and makes it a 4-goal game. Face-off won here by the Junior Braves. They will have possession, looking to try and snag that momentum back as they now trail by 4. With just over 9 minutes remaining in the period. Shot on there, stopped by Tan Davis. Could be a chance now in transition, 2-on-1. Hayes and Villavada. Villavada stopped by Pregel. Either that went off the left foot of Jackson Bob Pregel or the right post on that net. Either way, ball stays out. And it remains an 8-4 game. Now some contact down low. Tan Davis wants a call. He can't believe that they're not getting one. Either way, possession will be with Tuscarora. Here's Ryan Vall. Vall looking for an opening. Has a man on the far side with all kinds of room. Hallett blasts it wide. What an opportunity there for Thunder. Hallett, nobody on him, but missed everything. Jones gonna send it down low. Tomahawks get a chance here. Shot is stopped by Pregel. Oh my goodness. Nearly a disaster for Tonawanda. They thought they were gonna get the ball right back and the Tomahawks were gonna ice it. Not the case. Tusky still got possession. Jones with an outside shot. That one just went off the head of Kelvin Jonathan. As he's not even phased out there. One tough customer indeed. As I was watching behind the play, here's Kyler on a break, stopped by Davis. Man, this one quickly turning into a track meet between these two rivals. Can you believe we got at least 2 more of these? This series, a best of 5. Next game down in Logan Field. That should be an exciting one as Jones pushes his man into the crease. Smart play from Matt Jones to knock Andrew Warren in the crease. Tusky will keep the ball with 7:12 remaining in the period. Now the Tonawanda faithful starting to express their displeasure with the Braves inability to get the ball back so far. Mike Hayes flipping it down low. Thomas stopped by Pregel. Loose ball in front. Who's going to come away with it? It's Tonawanda, but the Braves go through the crease. Warren steps in, and now possession will go back to Tuscarora. And on these sort of sequences, it sometimes seems like it's only a matter of time before the attacking team finds the back of the net. Let's see if that's the case. Jones with it, takes the shot just wide of the net. Vol will get his rebound off the glass. Vol gets a pick from Jones, and that's a moving pick, and the call will be made, and now a delay of game call coming on Bryson Jones as the Tonawanda faithful will express their pleasure with that call coming from our officiating crew, as I will say they've heard it from both sides in this one, but it was a late shot from Bryson Jones, and according to the rule book, that is the correct call to be made. We've seen it on both sides a little bit in this one already. This time the official's going to tighten up and make the call as Tonawanda will head to the power play. Fry moves it and gets it back. Now into the far side, playing catch. Down low, Redmond pass in the middle doesn't connect. Loose ball picked up by Ace Abrams. Fry takes the shot, gets the reset he was looking for. Now Ace gonna take his time and run the offense. Brayley Abrams getting some support from their bench are the Junior Braves, but a moving pick from Spencer Jonathan will cause the turnover here. Tuscarora will go back the other way. Over here, heavy collision here. Looks like a penalty coming up against Tonawanda, and that'll do it for the Braves man advantage as Gansworth will flip it up for Mike Hayes. Tan Davis at the bench. Even on the floor as Thomas is stopped. A stick snaps in half as it'll be Chucky Redmond, the guilty party. He'll head to the penalty box. We'll see if we just caught it here. As, oh, that's a cross-check right up in the head neck area of Gansworth. No doubt about that call. Probably the easiest one of the night for the officials. It'll be a penalty to Redmond. Difference is 58 seconds between the two penalties. So Tuscarora will have about a minute power play, just under that, once their penalty has expired. Here's Brandon Taylor looking for an opening. Ball pops into the stick of Nick Thomas. That might be a good thing with how he shot the ball in this game. Jones trying to go behind the back for Gansworth. Can't find him. Gansworth will stick with it, though, and pick up the rebound. Gets the reset shot on target. And let's see if the Junior Tomahawks come away with it. They do. Such a smart play here from Jake Gansworth. I'll tell you what, the Junior Tomahawks making a ton of those smart plays here in this game. And that's a big reason why they lead by 4 with just under 5 to play. Mike Hayes driving in, takes the shot, stopped by Pregel. Gansworth has it, 6 seconds remain in the Tomahawks penalty. So they're about to have the man advantage. Mike Hayes spinning off his man, knows that the penalty's about to expire, so he holds on to it. Bryson Jones comes out of the box, and 5-on-4 now for Tuscarora. Hayes for Matt Jones with a bouncer that goes up and out of play off a beam, and possession will go to Tonawanda. Checking out the chat here, Spencer Goo Goo Gaga Jonathan, as I can see that someone out there knows Spencer from his younger days. I don't know if he's still uttering Goo Goo Gaga, but maybe. As some Morgan in the chat as well, cheering on Spencer Jonathan. He's got a lot of followers out there, a lot of folks watching. 77 in red as he's on the bench right now as Tonawanda tries to kill off as much time as they can here on this penalty. Ball ends up in the stick of Tan Davis. 9 seconds remain in the penalty to Chucky Redmond, so he's about to exit the penalty box. As the Junior Tomahawks, Cash Jacobs will flip it over to Ryan Vol. As the Braves back to even strength. Into the corner. Thomas coming around top middle. Down low. Great move. Shot on. They score. Brandon Taylor with a veteran move. Shakes off his man and beats Pregel. And the lead grows for Tuscarora. We'll get another look at it here. Excellent move. Just gets on the goal side of his defender and beats Pregel hip high. Brandon Taylor will pick up his first of the game as the penalty, apologies, I did miss that one. Penalty after the play against Tonawanda will give Tuscarora the possession here, since the penalty occurred after the whistle and the play was over. There is no face-off, so Tuscarora will start with the ball. Harlan Jacobs, the guilty party. He's wearing number 1 today. He will sit for 2 or less as there is 3:15 remaining in the period. The Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks lead the Tonawanda Junior Braves 9-4, and they're on the power play looking to make it 10. But Gansworth's shot is denied here by Jackson Bob Pregel as he continues to do all he can to keep his Junior Braves in this game. Big save after big save coming from J. Bob, but only 4 goals on the other side. Just hasn't gotten the offensive support just yet. Can never count out the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Ball goes into the official there, much to the dismay of the Tonawanda faithful in attendance. Styles Jonathan was doing all he could to get it to his teammate, but sometimes the refs just end up in the way. Accidents happen, but the ball ends up back with Tuscarora. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Tomahawks. On the man advantage here, Nick Thomas. He's had a great day. Shoots that one right off the foot of Jackson Bob Pregel, who I think felt that one a little bit. Thomas for Taylor. Back to Thomas. Low shot there. Stopped by Pregel. Nice move there from Kyler to shake off his man. Able to get the pass off for Braley Abrams, who takes the shot, but is stopped by Tan Davis. He did have Travis Fry to his right, who might have had a step on his defender, but Braley opts to take the shot. Doesn't pay off on this occasion as Tuscarora has the ball back with 1:35 remaining in the period. Penalty to Harlan Jacobs about to expire, under 10 seconds remaining in it. Vol, skip pass shot on, just wide of the net. Vol keeps possession. Richardson onto the far side. Hayes is stopped by Pregel. And I think that one might have tagged Jackson Bob Pregel as well. He was a little slow to get up after that, but he's one tough cookie, and I don't see him exiting this game anytime soon. Ryan Vol steps in, fires, saved by Pregel. That one goes off the right leg pad of Jackson Bob Pregel as he makes another save. Bryson Jones for Brandon Taylor. Hayes, toe drag here as he tries to get to the net. Now over for Jones, who stopped. Rebound in front, picked up by Kelvin Jonathan. Kelvin looking to go on a run here. Kelvin has a 2-on-1 that is quickly taken away. Good job getting back there by the Junior Tomahawks. Now Fry will step in. Well, that shot blocked by Jet Richardson. Just under 30 seconds to go now. Clock beginning to run as the Junior Braves will look to try and essentially get the last shot here. Pregel remains in the net, so 5-on-5 we will go. Shot taken, picked up by Abrams there, but knocked out of his stick. Loose ball snagged here by the Junior Braves. 10 seconds remain. Smith has it, gotta go. Fry winds and fires and scores! What a rip from the youngster Travis Fry as he snipes the far corner, and the Junior Braves get one back. It's a 9-5 game. And there you see Travis Fry left all alone. Two Tomahawks near him, neither able to pick up Travis Fry as he puts that one home with 3.2 seconds remaining in the period. Fry beats the buzzer. And at the end of two, it is a 9-5 scoreline. The Junior Tomahawks leading the Junior Braves here at the end of two periods of play. As we will take another look at the chat. Hillbros Lax shouting out Harlan Hill, watching back home in Six Nations. Thank you to everybody out there for your support. We got almost 100 of you here as we have reached the end of the period. The shot total 44-33 in favor of Tuscarora after their big second period of play. Now that we have reached the end of the second period, we want to give all you fine folks out there a quick look here at the championship history of the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League. As you see, all the all-time champions in the First Nations League there. The Seneca War Chiefs won the league's first 6 titles from 2014 to 2019, and then the Onondaga Junior Redhawks won the last 3 seasons from 22 to 24. Of course, Onondaga without a team this season, so we will have a new champion crowned for the first time here in the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League since Onondaga won their first title in 22. We'll have a new champion crowned. Will the War Chiefs win a record 7th title, or will one of our upstart programs capture their first championship ever? I know that's what a lot of folks inside this building are hoping for as we have reached the end of the period. One more time, the final score at the end of two, a 9-5 lead for Tuscarora here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Herd, Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Alden Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Wilson, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
As well, Niagara League.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hell at Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, come from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Her, Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Her, Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Indian Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elvin Brown from Tonawanda.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University and minors at Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Hi, my name is Darren Austin. I'm the equipment manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Nick Lemke, number 66 from Wilson.
Bryant, number 22, Maine Northman.
Aswell, Niagara League 3.
Michael Hayes, 51, and from West Seneca.
24, Tuscarora Thunder.
Dakota Ferguson, 27, Niagara. Evan Fryer, number 11, Buffalo, New York.
Kale Fozzie, number 25, from Tuscarora Nation.
58, Kane Davis, Tuscarora Nation.
Number 7, Thunder Hallett, Dubai.
Johnson, number 16, Tuscarora Reservation. Jacobs, number 20, Niagara Falls.
From Rochester, New York.
Gino Johnny, come from Grand Island, New York.
Cal Anderson, and I'm from Six Nations.
Randy Chrysler Jr., defensive coach, Tuscarora.
My name is Laura Ranieri. I am the athletic trainer here with Tuscarora from Buffalo, New York.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Her, Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Brought to you by John Madden, West Her, Nissan.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks.
Randy Chrysler, Tuscarora Indian Nation, Turtle Clan. I'm the head coach and owner of the Tuscarora Junior B Tomahawks.
Hi, I'm one of the D coaches here for Tuscarora. I'm from Medina, New York. We played together all our life from Niagara-on-the-Lake up to Tuscarora Senior B.
Elgin Ground from Tonawanda. Williamsville.
Hi, my name's Gavin Sauer, and I'm coming from Overseen, New York.
Willoughby, I played at GCC. Right up from Lewiston Port.
Hi, my name is Joe Chrysler. I'm assistant manager for the Tuscarora Tomahawks Junior B team. I'm from the Tuscarora Indian Nation.
Tyler, GCC, Niagara Falls, New York.
Push number 3, Hamburg, New York. Scott Davis, GM, played college at American University.
Back here on Blue Squatch Productions as we are all set to start the third period of play. Before we start the third period, we'll give you a quick update here on the schedule for this playoff series. After tonight, the next game will come on July 18th. That'll be a Friday night contest under the lights at Logan Field starting at 8 o'clock. That's game number 2. And then game 3, the potential decider, would be Sunday, July 20th at 3 o'clock. And then if we need to go past game 3, game 4 would be July the 23rd. That's a week from today down in Tonawanda. That game would be at Logan Field, an 8 o'clock game. And then a potential game 5 would be a Saturday, July 26th at 3 p.m. We know this team, Tuscarora, looking to avoid any sort of extra games in this series. Of course, being the higher seeded team, you want to just take care of business as quick as you can. Tonawanda looking to hang around and throw in an upset and win their first ever playoff series in team history. Outside shot there from Redmond is absorbed by Tan Davis. The Junior Braves, for those that do not know, started in 2022, went 0-12 that year, took a year off in 23, but came back stronger last season, finished 3-7, lost in the quarterfinals against Six Nations here, taking on the Junior Tomahawks for the first time in playoff history. I have the Junior Braves finishing at 3-9 this year, so equaling their win total from last season. Playing a few more games, of course, as Mike Hayes causing some problems out there for one of our Junior Braves players in Daniel Fields, as Tomahawks have the ball back. Viavato, what a save! Oh my goodness, how did that one stay out? Let's find out. Junior Braves are going to push, though, in transition. Jonathan, stopped by Davis. All right, now let's see if we can take a look. Apologies there, but we got to see this save one more time. Was it a save or was it a post? That's a kick save from Jackson Bob Pregel to keep this a 4-goal game. I'll tell you what, he has been marvelous for the Junior Braves tonight. Someone that is more than capable of stealing a game in a playoff series like this, or maybe even stealing a whole series. That's how talented and how skillful he is. He has had a great game in this one, but 9 have gotten by, but his team have only gotten him 5 for support right now. The offense gonna have to get a few more here if the Junior Braves want to make this one a game down the stretch. Right now, 9-5. Let's see if that changes here on this possession. Thunder Hallett finds Nick Thomas on the near side. Thomas, the lefty, goes for Hallett in the middle, stopped by Pregel. I think crease was called anyways on Thunder Hallett, but the save made by Jackson Bob Pregel as Cash Jacobs lays the body on the near boards. Jacobs getting his arms up there. That'll be a holding call coming up on Cash Jacobs, the Tonawanda bench. Not liking that play initially, all up in arms after that call gets made, and now the Junior Braves will head to the power play after the shot from Chucky Redmond is stopped. And we'll give you a look at the penalty here committed by Cash Jacobs, as you'll get a look at him tracking back, trying to chase down his man, but just gets his arms up in the head neck area of Aiden Weisbrot. A holding call all day. And it will be a power play here for Tonawanda, down by 4. Big moment here early on in the third period. Let's see if the Junior Braves can capitalize. Redmond stopped by Davis. One of the biggest saves so far for Tan Davis, who's had a great game in his own right in between the pipes for Tuscarora. Pass down low, another save by Davis. Oh my goodness, that one a kick save coming from Tan Davis. He said, telling J-Bob, I can do it too. As an extra ball gets out on the floor, Tonawanda has the right one in their sticks as Kelvin Jonathan passes it down low, gets it back. Jonathan looks to his right, takes the shot. What a save by Davis. This turning into a goalie battle as the Junior Tomahawks gonna cheer on their defense and goaltender. Into the middle, Abrams wide of the net. Richardson fakes out his man as he's gonna go for a run here. Jet Richardson can fly. Moves it over for Ryan Vall. Vall gonna run into some safety before he passes it off for Taylor. Now Nick Thomas down low. A ball movement from this Junior Tomahawks team is simply amazing in this game. They have been great. And you know, with a team with a lot of new guys, a lot of new faces coming in halfway through the season, lots of changes, there is no drop off in chemistry right now in this Junior Tomahawks team. They look like they have been playing with each other their whole lives, as the Tonawanda bench wanting a call. Nick Thomas delivered an extra shot on Redmond, then Braley Abrams comes off, delivers an extra shot to Nick Thomas. As now Thomas going to talk with some Tonawanda coaches as this rivalry alive and well. Here's Ferguson now on a break. Ferguson all alone, stopped by Pregel. Crease violation, the call anyways, but Jackson Bob Pregel kept the ball out of the net, and Tonawanda goes back the other way and scores. We'll give you a look at it here. A long pass coming from the Junior Braves eventually finds Spencer Jonathan, who snipes the top right corner and beats the red hot Tan Davis. His second of the game. And the Junior Braves are only down by 3, 9-6 the score, with 14:50 remaining here in the third period. Continuing to have difficulty with our scoreboard camera. It was working for a moment, but it crapped out again. So I'm going to do my best here to give you as many updates as I can. As I mentioned, 14:30 and counting left in the third period. A 9-6 lead for Tuscarora. Low shot there is stopped by Davis. Travis Fry looking to add another. He's got one already. Ball moved along the near boards for Bryce Beto. Beto finds Bryson Jones. Hallett for Jones in the middle. Shot goes up and out of play. Looked like a stick got in the way of Jones as he was shooting it. Good defense there by the Junior Braves as they have the ball back. Chucky Redmond with the ball in his stick. The product of Akron High School. Can you believe he's only a sophomore? 42 goals for Redmond in Section 6 play with the Akron Tigers this past season. Now Kelvin Jonathan, low bounce shot there, stopped by Davis. Loose ball picked up by Jet Richardson as he was unopposed in contesting that loose ball. Now gets it up for Ryan Vall. Thomas goes cross floor for Jake Gansworth. And he scores! What a rip from the captain, Jake Gansworth. And the Tomahawks make it a 10-6 game. And there you see Gansworth with enough room to step in and fire. Just beats Pregel to that far corner. And the lead back up to 4 here for Tuscarora. 13-14 remaining here in this game. Possession will go to Tonawanda off the draw. Low shot there from Travis Fry, stopped by Tan Davis. Ball goes up and out of play, last touch by Davis, so possession will stay with Tonawanda. Ball into the low corner now. Chucky Redmond waiting for him to explode in this game. Kelvin Jonathan with it. Jonathan has some room, takes the shot, goes wide of the net. Loose ball snagged there for a moment by the Junior Braves. Ace Abrams had it, and he'll chase after it and get it right back. Ace takes a long shot there, looking for a reset. Not going to get it on target as it's picked up by Keegan Stevens for the Junior Tomahawks, as he will bring the ball forward for Tuscarora. Now Mike Hayes with it. Hayes with a low shot, stopped by Pregel. You can tell Jackson Bob Pregel's been doing his homework on Mike Hayes. He beat him with a low drive to the far corner in the last time these two teams played. That one ended up being the game winner. Pregel, I'm sure, didn't forget that, and he has done a good job on Hayes in this one. Bush now doing some good defending here. Going to go chase after this Lucy. Matched up against Travis Fry. Those two collide here. Ball stays with Tonawanda. Jake Smith takes the late shot, but it will be a shot clock violation. Yeah, Oz, we're trying to get as many of the younger level playoffs as we can, as you saw there. Have it in the schedules. Just trying to work on it. Definitely championship day. Yeah, Greg chiming in there. That is for sure our goal. Gansworth stopped by Pregel. Now Kelvin Jonathan the other way. Shot is stopped by Davis. Loose ball picked up. Jonathan has it, and he's going to wait for some reinforcements off the bench. Shot actually just went wide, so no reset given here. Ace Abrams has a man off the bench. It's Jake Smith. Takes the shot, deflects wide of the net. Not on target, so no reset. Braley Abrams with a slightly late shot. Could see Tan Davis stick the arm out and say, hey, you called that on us, call it on them. Not happening here, as Jones will pick it up with 10:35 remaining here in the third period of play. The Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks lead by 4, 10-6. And Tonawanda trying to change it here. Here's Kyler on a break. Kyler shoots it wide. Loose ball booted there by Fields. It'll stay with Tonawanda, though, as the safe stick of Aiden Weisbrot's there to pick it up. Push back over halfway here is Smith, but he makes a nice move to get past Villavada. Villavada, the ever-quick young man, gets back in front of him into a good defensive position, though. Pass down low. What a shot! Redmond looking to make the highlight reel, but I believe he stepped in the crease anyways, so it wouldn't have counted, but you got to commend the effort there from Chucky Redmond the third, as CB3 nearly had the first one in a while for Tonawanda. They trail by 4, 10-6 the scoreline, 9:30 to go. Power play coming up here against, or power play coming up for Tuscarora. As play is stopped here, Harlan Jacobs will head to the penalty box. Let's see if we caught that one here. As lots of cross checks going on there. Might have missed that one, but either way, it's a penalty against Tonawanda's Harlan Jacobs. He'll sit for 2 or less here with 9:27 to go as the goalies get their water. It is a 10-6 lead for Tuscarora here on Blue Squatch Productions.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.
Thermal Foams Incorporated.
Back now on Blue Squatch Productions. It's a power play here for the junior Tomahawks as they lead it by 4 with just under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Tuscarora looking to take game 1 of this best of 5 series against their rival Tonawanda Junior Braves. Nick Thomas has had a great game here today. Just misses Hallett with the pass. Hayes picks it up though. Gansworth with a shot. He scores! Pragle got a piece of it. Shaking out his equipment, thought he had it, but Gansworth sneaks it home, and it's an 11-6 lead for Tuscarora. And here you'll get another look at it. Gansworth gets a good pick, takes his time, steps in, fires. Pragle, you could see, just thought he had it either in his pad or in the stick there, but no, sir. It did sneak by for the 11th goal of the game for Tuscarora. As it's looking like the junior Tomahawks could be on their way to a Game 1 win as they are up by 5 now, just under 9 to play. Tuscarora took all 3 meetings over their rival Tonawanda Junior Braves this season. Most recent one was a game that came down to the wire, a 10-8 final back on July the 2nd. Jones now in the middle, just loses control of that one. It was Mike Hayes who got the winner. I know I mentioned that before tonight. He got the winner and he got the empty netter to seal the deal in that last game. Don't believe he scored yet tonight, but he has made a good impact in other ways as Abrams steps in the crease. Possession goes to Tuscarora. The goals, as I have it, for Tuscarora, Thunder Hallett. It's got 1, Matt Jones and Ryan Vall, each with 1 as well. I got Gansworth with 2, Thomas with 4, and Brandon Taylor with 1. Let me know if that adds up to 11. I'm not good at math. As Hayes looks to try and get it over to Cash Jacobs, and he does. Now back to Mike Hayes. Hayes, toe dragged, gets to the net, misses wide. 4 seconds on the shot clock as it will expire here. Shot clock violation against Tuscarora. Possession to Tonawanda. Remember, game number 2 of this series down at Logan Field. That is this Friday at 8 o'clock. Be sure to tune into that one as we'll be there, making sure we get all the action for you in game 2 of this rivalry series. Here's Braley Abrams, he scores! What a move from Braley Abrams to create the space and find the top left corner. It's an 11-7 game now. Braley just fakes to his right, does just enough to get Davis to step to his left, and then brings it back into that top left corner. Such a highly skilled and talented lacrosse player. There's not a doubt in my mind he will do big things with the senior Braves in the years to come. Just spent his freshman season down at Genesee Community College not too long ago and doing good there and doing great here with the junior Braves. That's the second of the game for the captain, Braley Abrams. As Tonawanda back on the attack and looking for more. Onto the far side, Travis Fry faked the shot, takes it now, but just misses. Ball will go the length of the floor to Jackson Bob Pragle. Sends a short pass for Jake Smith. Now a long feed that misses everyone and goes into the corner. Andrew Timon will chase it down and pick it up for the junior Tomahawks as they go on the attack. Timon coming over from the Seneca War Chiefs, a big pickup here for Tuscarora. He's had a great game tonight, and he was very noticeable and good in the last game I saw him in against Tonawanda, as well as Hallett misses that chance wide. Vol with a low shot somehow. kept out by Jackson Bob Pregel. An arm save there to keep it a 4-goal lead for Tuscarora. Junior Braves now back on the attack. 5:53 remaining in this game. Tonawanda going to want to try and start going quick here. Pass misses Spencer Jonathan. Goes off the boards. Picked up by Braley Abrams. Into the middle. Hill has that one knocked out of his stick. Trying to pick it up there was Kelvin Jonathan, but he's going to run out of time. And it's a shot clock violation on Tonawanda. Great defensive stand from the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks. Nick Thomas gets a pick from Hayes. Thomas with a low shot into the pad of Jackson Bob Pregel. I don't know if he could do that one again if he tried. That just stuck right in there. Impressive shot from Thomas nonetheless, but not what he was looking for. He wanted that one to find the back of the net like he's done 4 times today. Jake Smith looking to get his first in this one. Smith being watched closely by Beto. Takes the shot. Stopped by Davis. Davis going to break out the skills there with his behind-the-back pass to Ferguson as now 2 Tomahawks run into each other there. Timon took the pass away from Bryson Jones, but everything all right for Tuscarora. They keep possession. Cash Jacobs with it. Very talented player is Cash Jacobs. Now Matt Jones stopped by Pregel. Got a chance to talk with Cash's dad earlier before the game. Very nice guy. Helping share some links around Facebook to the game tonight. So if you're here from his link, that is some great support coming from him. And be sure to drop him a thank you as well. Always love seeing the support here. And we thank him for sharing the games as Gansworth doesn't have an angle there that he likes. Decides to hold on to it. Gets a pick now from Richardson. Now he's got a shot he likes. Just misses wide. Good defense there from the Junior Braves to deflect the stick as Weisbrot takes a couple heavy hits here, but he sticks with it. Toughness on display from Aiden Weisbrot as he keeps possession. Now we'll head to the bench as Braley Abrams takes over. Jake Smith finds Fry on the far side. Fry fakes to his right, goes to his left. Now Smith, low shot, he scores! That's the bread and butter for Jake Smith. He loves those bottom corners. And there's one here for number 2 in red. It's an 11-8 game. First of the game for Jake Smith. Just spent his senior season with the Akron Tigers, helping them win a sectional title as he snipes the bottom right corner. And with 3:30 to go, it's a 3-goal game. Shots now 59-46 in favor of the Junior Tomahawks. Big face-off here, won by Tuscarora. Clutch, loose ball there for Matt Jones to make sure his Tomahawks have possession. Would expect Tuscarora to use this full 30 here on every offensive possession they have. No need for an early shot here for the Junior Tomahawks. Hallett throws it over the glass. Good defense there by the Junior Braves. I think it was Kyler who helped deflect that ball out of play. I believe it was Kyler, either him or Ace Abrams. Both were in the area. We'll give them both some credit as the Junior Braves force the turnover. Now they're on the attack. Good move here from Fry. Gets to the net, and he scores! Travis Fry sneaks it past Davis, and don't go anywhere yet, folks. It's an 11-9 game. And here we will see the shot coming from Travis Fry. What a move to get past Lillaby and then just sneaks it past Tanyan Davis for the 9th goal of the game for the Tonawanda Junior Braves. Second of the game for Travis Fry. As this ball popped up, who's going to come away with it? It's Cyrus Jonathan. Ball passed into the corner. Karam's off the boards. Goes into the near corner now Who's going to come away with this one? It's Braley Abrams. Shot on from Fry is stopped by Davis. Loose ball. Nearly scooped up and controlled by Beto. Now he has it. Hayes will backpedal into the attacking zone and will slow things down. 2 minutes remaining. 2:07 to be exact. 11-9 the score. Into the corner. Nick Thomas. 15 on the shot clock. Goes for Bryson Jones, who takes the shot, goes wide of the net. Loose ball picked up by Tonawanda. Kyler looking to push in transition. Not going to have a shot, as Bryson Jones does a good job of taking away any look for the former Tomahawk, Adam Kyler. He'll take that shot, though, right off the right leg pad of Tanyan Davis. Reset here for the Junior Braves. Minute 35 remaining. Smith with a shot, stopped by Davis. 1:30 exactly remaining. Possession will stay with Tonawanda. Last touch by Tanyan Davis. It's an 11-9 scoreline. Braley Abrams. Travis Fry has some room. Jackson Bob Pragle still in the net for Tonawanda. Chucky Redman. Jump shot, stopped by Davis. Braley goes for Kelvin Jonathan. 2 guys slide to him. Jake Smith with the shot, stopped by Davis. Tanyan Davis stepping up to the level of his counterpart, Jackson Bob Pragle, and making some big saves. 59 seconds to go. Tuscarora's got to get it over. Tonawanda fans calling out for a 10-second call. Haven't got it yet as the ball's over. Tonawanda looking to get possession back, but they're going to get it right here. And now timeout called by the head coach of the Junior Braves, Casey Jonathan, with 40.2 seconds remaining in the third period of play. The Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks lead 11-9 over the Tonawanda Junior Braves. The Junior Braves have the ball, and they are looking to come within 1. As I will take a look at the chat. Lucas Jonathan, that's your nephew. Brizzle Sprouts Abrams getting one. Saying let's go Braves as well. All your nephews here, will give them a read. Braley, Ace, Spencer, Lincoln, and whatever others of my nephews are playing for big brother Casey Jonathan, as the family connection spread far and wide through Tonawanda. And that, I think, really helps the chemistry build for these Junior Braves. A lot of guys, you know, not only do you have the stick in your hand from the time you're born, you're growing up playing with all your cousins, brothers, and just buddies around. That really helps develop that chemistry and cohesion that we see from these Junior Braves. As timeout is done, saw Gates Abrams talking with the offense here for Tonawanda. That's a pretty good man to listen to. One of the best, if not the best, in the Can-Am Lacrosse League. Gates Abrams spreading some words of wisdom to the Junior Braves as the net is empty. Redman, low shot, stopped by Davis. Loose ball scooped up, kept out of the net. Somehow, Tanyan Davis made the save. Oh my goodness, net is empty. Chance for Tuscarora, 16 seconds to go. And clock is still ticking. I thought I heard a timeout call, but no. Now the clock will wait. 10 seconds to go. No pressure yet from Tonawanda, as the Junior Braves not going to be able to get the ball back. Mike Hayes will end it with the ball in his stick as the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks win game number 1 of this best-of-5 series by an 11-9 final. Woo! Take a deep breath, catch your breath. What a game between these two rivals. This one did not disappoint. 11-9 final score. The final shot totals 59-53 in favor of Tuscarora. So you can really see the Junior Braves caught up in the shot department at the end of the game, as they were trailing in the game, throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Tanyan Davis. No handshakes tonight. That is because this is a 5-game series, so they will shake hands at the end of the series. I know we've seen that in the NLL, and a lot of folks in Buffalo get upset after no handshakes after the first game of a series, but that is just why. So make sure we clarify that as, yeah, Greg, wow, what an ending. Valerie Abrams cheering on the Braves. Needless to say, Gates is my giant nephew as well from Lucas Jonathan. Yeah, Gates, a big man out there, but a big man with a soft touch for the senior Braves. As we get ready to sign off, we'll give you a look here at the First Nations Junior B Lacrosse League playoff bracket now after game number 1. The Tomahawks lead the series 1-0, awaiting the result coming from the War Chiefs and Junior Arrows game that was down in Cattaraugus. As that game going on simultaneously with ours. Imagine it was just as good, but I don't know if anything can beat what we saw here tonight. What a game between these two teams. And before we sign off, just want to make sure we say thank you to Randy Chrysler for his support. Without him and everybody here with the Junior Tomahawks, these streams would not be possible. So thank you to Randy Chrysler for his support, as we will sign off one more time. The final score here from Cornerstone Arena: the Tuscarora Junior Tomahawks 11, the Tonawanda Junior Braves 9. As we will say goodnight, I have been Trevor Butts for my cameraman Robert Harrigan. We say so long from Cornerstone Arena, and thank you for watching.
We would like to thank all of our sponsors on behalf of the Junior Tuscarora Tomahawks. Kippo Chevrolet, thank you Kippo Chevrolet. TMG Tarbell Management Group. Nico Petroleum LLC. Dental Care Associates.
Joe Ciccone Chrysler Complex.